to work out like this.
What, you're the only person that can get revenge, not me?
This is messy, this is how we get caught.
Is your phone back?
This gets me in trouble.
I took care of it.
What do you mean? You didn't... I'm still here. I didn't want that. Brayden, that's not my idea of love. I can't...
You got the... Man, shut that soft ass shit up, man. You ain't with me.
How about that?
I can't have this kind of guilt. You can go now, please.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Go Season 4. What's next for your boy Brayden after his big mistake with Elle? We know in the last episode, Brayden caught a body. He went back to Elle, and we know she was not feeling that. So she could snitch on him, you know what I'm saying? That could be a liability. I'm just saying, eventually you gotta pay for your actions. So we're gonna see in these last two episodes if Brayden will go down for this, because from the looks of it, it's not looking too good. So we're gonna talk about that in this video. Now you guys, make sure you checked out my last few videos. I dropped the episode 9 what to expect video, and also I dropped that episode 8 recap. We're getting ready for the final 2 episodes of the entire series. So you already know it's going to be a major death real soon. The question is, who will that major death be? And will it be multiple major deaths? I told you guys I got a feeling it's going to be a big twist at the end of this season. And it's going to have everybody talking about it. So I definitely cannot wait to see how it's all going to play out. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. Your boy Braden, Tariq. We know what they did in the last episode. Now, the game plan was to just go over and scare this Steve character. We know he sold Elle some laced drugs, and she almost died. So, of course, Brayden is very pissed off. He is high on coke. He is out of his mind. He ain't been in the right state of mind all season long. Let's just be honest. The man been slipping up, making all types of mistakes, and now this mistake just may cost him. So he decided to shoot Steve after making him do multiple lines of coke. I mean, it was crazy, right? But on top of that, I mean, in my opinion, I believe it was a whole lot of evidence there. I know Brayden grabbed the rag and he wiped down a little bit, but let's just be honest. I mean, you're going to go over Steve's spot with Elle's phone. Like, really? So you was texting him off her phone. You go over there with her phone, and then you leave fingerprints in other locations. You know what I'm saying? I know they went down the fire escape or whatever, but let's just be honest. It's still more evidence. I don't care what he wiped down. Now, we know he went back to Elle and he told her, look, I took care of it. You ain't never got to worry about him no more. She was very shaky, talking about I cannot have this guilt, and made it seem like she just may end up telling, which is a bad deal for Brayden. Now, if you was a law enforcement officer, I don't believe this would be very hard for you to trace back to Elle. You know why? Because Brayden was stupid enough not only to take the phone, but to bring the phone back to Elle. Now, you guys let me know, but I don't remember Brayden taking Steve's phone with him. I mean, he popped him. Next thing we know, he grabbed the rag. He started wiping down a little bit, and they got the hell up out of there. I don't remember him taking Steve's phone, because all they got to do is go in, check his phone, see who's the last person that he was texting, which will be Elle, and then trace it back to her, which means most likely they may ask her some questions. And if they do ask her some questions based off the way she was acting, how y'all think she's going to handle that? Y'all think she's going to be like, nah, I don't know what y'all talking about? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to want to know why she was texting Steve in the first place after he sold her drugs and they was, laced the first time. And then they may even trace her phone around that location, but they're going to wonder, how was she at the hospital and around Steve at the same time? So if they asked her, what y'all think she going to say? Y'all think she's going to give up Brayden's name? I mean, if Brayden goes back and tells Tariq what Elle was, on, how she was acting, Tariq is going to want to take her out. He's going to be like, look, she got to go. She's a liability and she can end up snitching, and that can come back on you and me because he was with Brayden, when it all happened. So at the end of the day, this is not going to end well in my opinion, y'all. I mean, we got to be realistic. Hopefully they burned them clothes that they had on, because we know, realistically speaking, blood would have been everywhere. And I'm pretty sure blood would have hit, Brayden and Tariq. Plus, they did not have any gloves on, no mask or anything. I mean, this was a sloppy job. And at the end of the day, I know Tariq is very pissed off. And this may end up making Brayden and Tariq beef once again. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I already know Tariq will want to get rid of her. Whereas Brayden, he may still want to protect her because he loves her. But the whole phone thing, that gotta come back up. I know Elle did mention on how that phone usually gets her in trouble. So will it get Brayden in trouble? And will we see like a power parallel? We know when Ghost popped up at Greg Knox's spot, he left his fingerprints on the window. Angela, she was able to get that fingerprints. And that was Ghost's fault. He made one minor mistake and it cost him. We know in the OG power, when they made mistakes, most of the time they had to pay for them. In Power Book 2 Ghosts, they make all types of mistakes, y'all. Sloppy work, and it seems like they don't really suffer any type of consequences at all. Well, hopefully that changes in this particular storyline, because enough is enough. And it's not just with Brayden, it's with everybody. I mean, they be making all types of mistakes, y'all, with these crimes, and it seems like they don't really suffer anything from them as far as, backlash and consequences. Nothing really happens, and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? We move on to the next storyline. So we're going to see how this is all going to end. I do think Elle is a liability, and Brayden, he will have to handle this, because if he doesn't, Tariq will. And I know Elle was talking about how she's not a snitch, she ain't gonna tell or whatever. She said that earlier on in the season, like she's loyal. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if that loyalty will be tested in the next upcoming episode, because I think it will. At the end of the day, we know what time it is. If this was the OG power, what y'all think will happen to Elle? She won't be breathing right now, especially after the way she was acting. But to be honest, Brayden, he made a stupid mistake by even letting her know what time it was. Like, really? Why would you let her know what you did to Steve or whatever? You know what I'm saying? You don't give her that intel at all. You shut up and act like everything is good. Plain and simple. But no, that coke got that boy doing all types of stupid things. He wants to really be in the game, but he continues to make stupid mistakes. And this time, we're going to see how strong that plot armor is. And not just for him, for other characters as well. Now, I want you guys to leave your theories, predictions, leave it all down below. Y'all let me know what y'all think is going to happen with your boy Brayden, this whole storyline with Elle. I mean, it's crazy, y'all. But we only got 2 more episodes left, so you already know it's about to end with a bang. Now, we'll continue to talk more about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 very soon. So I want you guys to stay tuned for the videos. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.